Fortunes of the Congress have been steadily improving in Kerala over the last few years. Young leaders of the Congress in Kerala, especially the leaders of the Youth Congress and the KSU, have been extolled liberally for the excellent performance of the Congress. That was because while Congress faced reverses in other parts of India, in Kerala it performed exceedingly well. It won three by-elections held in Kerala. One seat they snatched from the ruling LDF. But all on a sudden, it seems that fortunes have taken a U-turn. Now, Youth Congress leaders are under fire. To be precise, the state president of Youth Congress in Kerala, Mr. Rahul Mankoottathil, MLA, resigned today after he faced allegations of sexual harassment. A woman raised allegations against, she didn't name but she dropped enough hints. And afterwards, Rahul resigned, possibly forced to resign. Then earlier also, leaders of the Congress who have been performing or who performed very well, it seems they are losing their popularity. What is happening to the Congress? Is the CPIM and BJP conniving to destroy the Congress in Kerala? From the present political development, it seems that actually the Congress is imploding. The trouble is actually from within. Leaders of the Congress have sensed blood. They very strongly feel that the party will win the coming assembly polls. So they are jostling to gain a seat or to gain a chunk of power. Actually, this is what is the real reason behind the present turmoil in state unit of the Congress. Let's go deep into the emerging political situation. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. Let's start from the latest incident and walk down the memory lane. So, Rahul Mankoottathil resigned. Yesterday, a film actress raised some serious allegations against an young leader in Kerala. As I said, she didn't name the leader, but she dropped enough hints and there was an informed conclusion among media and the public and social media also that the aggressor or the assailant was Rahul Mankoottathil. A few weeks ago, there was another allegation against Rahul Mankoottathil. That time the victim was a journalist, a lady journalist, but eventually the hue and cry settled as the lady journalist, I think she herself dropped some hints that there was no problem. But again, many people doubt that actually the victim and there were some efforts for conciliation and the silence was the outcome of this conciliatory or mediation and not because nothing happened. So anyway, let's leave that because we don't know. Perhaps Rahul might be innocent in that case. But this time, the allegations are more specific. Many media have published chats of Rahul Mankoottathil and those chats are, they are not very straight chats. So I think it is because of that he might have been pressurized by Congress leadership in Kerala not to mar the chances of the party in the coming assembly poll. Though he denied that he was under any pressure, he resigned. So it is very clear. No accused will initially accept or initially will, confess. It will take some time. So this is the latest situation. If you look back, you would find that young leaders of the Congress have faced many reverses in the recent past. For example, Dr. Sarin, who headed the IT wing of the Congress in Kerala, and that IIT wing has been praised for performing excellently. He resigned and he joined the CPIM, the Betnoy of the Congress in Kerala, an year ago, and he contested in Palakkad by-election against Rahul Mankoottathil as the LDF candidate. Again, another promising star of the Congress in the recent past, Mr. V.T. Belram, also lost popularity as he was very particularly, seen as attacking Hindus of Kerala, Hindu tradition, faith, etc. And in the last assembly polls, he lost the polls. Despite going overboard for pleasing minorities, he couldn't win. So this is the situation. Now the same young leaders, same group of young leaders who were praised liberally for improving the fortunes of Congress now face brickbats. What is the reason for that? Did they go overboard? I think yes. And many of these people lack discipline and decorum. And so that was why they have come under fire from the public. Because they think that attacking BJP and Narendra Modi is just enough to sustain in politics. Politics is more than that. Politics is not just going all out against your opponents. It's about self-discipline. It's about creating a brand. And now there are even allegations, doubts that another young Congress leader, Shafi Parambil, who is now MP from Vadagara, could be associated with the turmoil, could be behind the allegations being raised by other young leaders. Is he making the way clear for him? We don't know. We don't have any evidence to nail him. We don't have any, but there are such allegations. So in politics it is common because there is no real friend in politics. Meanwhile, I forgot to tell about the plight of son of former Chief Minister Umman Chandi. He is also, unhappy, and he is also making some political or reportedly making some political moves. All these point to inner trouble in the Congress. As I said, this is because congressmen are now almost sure that their party will return to power after the coming assembly polls in 2026. And now they are eager to get the major chunk of the power. So this is why I think they are trying to, attack their own colleagues, trying to tarnish the names. So this could be, this is not anything new. That had happened in the party right from 1950s or 60s. So this is why many political observers make such a conclusion. If this is going to happen, I think the Congress cannot be sure that they are going to win the coming assembly polls. In politics, things work in a very different way. It's not in the way in mathematics. 2 plus 2 is not 4 in politics. It could be 3 or it could be 5 also. It all depends on the political situation. Now, there is a visible anger against LDF in Kerala because of the high-handedness, because of the corruption, nepotism, and so many other allegations against the present state government. But at the same time, the Congress needs to realize that they are not in a position to attract votes which are against the CPIM, or they are not the only opposition party nowadays. The BJP has a very strong presence in Kerala at present. So there is a fair chance that the votes against the CPIM could get split into votes for the BJP as well as the Congress. So if that happens, if the BJP is able to win, say, around between 5 to 10 seats in state assembly, I think then the assembly poll results will become unpredictable. So every Congress leader needs to ensure that the party leaders or the candidates are going to be Mr. Clean. They need to have immaculate credentials. Otherwise, the Congress, the dream of the Congress to return to power may not happen. If the Congress gets defeated, then this time the party will never return to power.
If I
If I analyze Shafi Parambil, then I think that among the present breed of Congress leaders, this man always watches his words. He has got the support of his own Muslim community in Kerala, and many Muslims are aggrieved that the state has not seen a Muslim chief minister from a mainline political party. It is true, once C.H. Muhammad Koya became the chief minister of Kerala for around 50 days, to be precise 51 days. But later he was forced to resign, and never again a Muslim leader was considered for the post of chief minister afterwards. Now this is the political situation in Kerala. So Shafi Parambil is a person who has the capability, political acumen, and political guile also. He is often compared to former chief minister Umman Chandi for his networking skills, for his power as a fundraiser of the party. So if you consider all those aspects together, then perhaps that is why certain people point fingers at him, that he could be vanquishing his young enemies one by one. So I think if you look at the real situation from Palakkad, all the young leaders from Palakkad are now facing an ebb in their political fortunes. So this is the political situation. Now, actually, the Congress has taken the fight to their own camps. It is a default. If CPM wins, CPM is able to retain power in the next election, nobody will have to be blamed. It could be the infight within the Congress that could result in such a situation. Anyway, the politics in Kerala is again in a flux. Till the other day, people were thinking that Congress will win hands down. But I think as the elections near, it is becoming very clear that unexpected events could change the politics of Kerala. Let's see how the politics shapes up. Meet you with updates. Till then, goodbye.